Hey, what's up everyone, this is Kay. Gray, another Saber face, though with good reason this time, will be our new welfare servant once the Case Files event is here, which is after Gouda 3. A free AoE assassin will help every player in the game, so I'll break down her strengths, weaknesses, stats, and so on to see how good of a servant she truly is. Starting with her attack, Gray has the highest attack out of all the 4-star assassins, same as Assassin Ushi. Her HP will be the 12th highest, which is pretty much to the bottom half, right under Wu. Her NP gaining stats are phenomenal, generating 30% with an Arts Quick Brave chain thanks to her high hits and a 10% NP gaining passive, but overall, it's not strong, possessing only one Arts, which limits consistency. As an assassin, her star gens are good, creating 33 stars with a Quick Brave chain, bonus included. Breaking down her skills, she's a very simple servant. Use her self-buffing skills, charge her NP gauge, and then use her Noble Phantasm to clear waves. You'll typically use both her first and second skill together. Nice bonuses include more damage on undead enemies, and one-hit invincibility for one turn, which sucks more than the traditional one-turn invincibility. You'll usually sacrifice her invincibility in favor for more damage, so have a support who can help her with survivability if you are using her on battles outside of farming. She pretty much has long downtimes aside from her first skill, so keep that in mind. This includes her third skill having a 5-turn downtime, a pretty simple skill meant for farming if you have K-Scope. There's really nothing to explain as far as her skills are concerned. Use her NP battery, buff her attacks, and unleash her Noble Phantasm. Max her skills 2-1-3, the NP battery isn't scaled based on level, so save it for last, or you can completely ignore this and save your resources, since the secondary effect, debuff resistance, though helpful, isn't really that big of a deal. Her Noble Phantasm is an AoE that debuffs Buster and Quick Resistance. It's as simple as that. This offers slight supportive function for everyone since you'll typically run a Quick/Buster focused team. The debuffs obviously help Gray since those are her main attacks. Her Overcharge Effect sadly activates after the damage. Use her NP first when chaining offensive NPs together, otherwise use it later if you're chaining non-damage dealing NPs. This will increase her debuff. Gray is a farmer. Her inconsistency with NP gains through attacks makes her spamming potential low, so she's typically a one-shot type servant. K-Scope is the obvious CE since it's the only one that allows her to turn one NP with just her skills. For a larger damage output, Black Grill if you can charge her NP fast, like a double waver setup or something. Other options, if you can charge an extra 30% NP for her, Knight's Supper, which helps with crit damage as well, goes well with her star gens. Keep in mind she doesn't have any star gathering abilities, otherwise Halloween Princess is best for increased NP damage. Now, if you want to use her beyond just farming like CQs, focus on increasing her consistency in damage. Golden Sumo is like the golden standard for overall damage boost. Quick focus CEs like Imaginary Around is useful since she has 3 quick normals, but her NP will suffer because it's Buster. Combinations like Wolves of Mibu is much preferred. Heated Sands gives her excellent crit consistency. Gray can produce the stars. She even has a passive which increases her crit damage by 11%. What she lacks is star absorption. With a non-limit broken Sands, her star weight will be 495, making her a good crit servant. An obvious support is her teacher, Waver. She's a farming servant, and Waver is the most ideal farmer supporter. Between them, you can charge 70% NP, offering more CE flexibility if you can make up the remaining 30%. As a Buster NP damage dealer, Merlin is the best support, no surprise. What's great is both Waver and Merlin will have rate ups this year, so here's your chance to get both of them, hopefully. I guess if I mentioned Waver, I should also mention Reines as well. She's coming out on the same event. Pre-buff, she kinda sucks, but Reines is basically Waver. She's coming back next year, so don't force yourself to get her this year if you don't want to. I did a review on her already, so check that out if you haven't yet. You can plug Gray into any Buster or Quick teams because her NP will offer slight support. Preferably, you want Assassins or Berserkers for class advantage. Using other AoE Assassins can lead to good combos when clearing boss rush quests. You'll typically generate strong numbers of stars as well, since Assassins in general are good star machines. Ray is a very simple and effective farmer. The problem is that she doesn't really go beyond that. Her only other strength is star generation through attacks, but it's considered normal for assassins to be good star generators, therefore not really unique to her specifically. She has good NP gains, but with only one arts, consistency is lower. You'll have to make it up with other supporters or arts focused servants, but doing that will mess up your chains since she is a quick and buster focused servant. I should also mention she does have NP survivability thanks to her one-hit invincibility, but as you know, it's tied to her main damage buff, so you'll have to choose attack or defense. She also suffers suffers low damage modifiers due to her class, making her used specifically as a Rider Wave clearer. Now, Grey will most likely be your strongest AoE assassin. Being a welfare, you'll have her at NP5. Hopefully, you're not lazy, so it's pretty much expected that everyone will have her at NP5, which can out-damage all 5 stars at NP1. She even out-damages all 4-star AoE assassins at NP5 except for Summer Okita, but numbers are very close when comparing the two. Not to mention her damage against undead enemies are even greater, so kill those zombies and ghosts. Grey receives all the benefits of being a welfare, making her a generally good servant to have. If she were a gacha servant, however, I wouldn't recommend summoning her, as her being NP5 for free is Grey's main selling point. Overall, she's going to be your main AoE assassin for farming against riders. May not sound overly impressive, but it's a role that will benefit every single player, including myself. Besides, she's a Saber face. That's an added bonus. Special thanks to all my patrons and sponsors. If you want to support my channel, check out my Patreon or channel membership. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, hit that thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more Fates content. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and join my Discord server. All links are in the description. Have an awesome day, everyone. Till next time.